Good morning, everyone. Dylan Kimlin here, live at the River City Classic for our day 2, a mixed doubles day, which currently sees our division of the 19 plus 4.0 AR division in their rounds, which will see closest to camera the combination of Karina Burrows and Jamie Sarton taking on Paige Proditis and Fraser Toon. This game will be playing to 15, rotating at 8. And a bit of a mishap of communication there from Burrows and Sarton for that one to go through the middle. Okay, we're going to start off with a great rally. Well done, guys. Do apologise for the muted start, viewers. And by the way, all 4 of you players playing now that I know will be watching later, maybe check with your broadcaster before you first serve. I was quickly running back to get our scoreboard up for you all at home, and our players got underway, but we can get started here. It's good to have these 4 on the broadcast for Karina and Jamie. Karina was saying this is their first time playing together as a duo. Both of them are superstars. Burrows featured in the medal match last night in a terrific match with multiple great players on our show court. You can catch all the footages from yesterday via the Pickleball Australia YouTube channel under the live events tab. Just look for day 1 of the River City Classic. And it's needless to say, viewers, that the games today will be fantastic. I know, Paige has flogged that one out. We will be showcasing lots of different divisions throughout the day. And no doubt we'll have a great time. Into the net there for Sarton. Now, we do have the slightly off-kilter, wonky angle for you today. As I mentioned yesterday, I do slightly apologise for it. As you can see in the background, or the forefront, rather, of our screen there, where Burrows and Sarton currently are, the big shadow, and that's from a roof that sits right over the centre of court where my tripod would usually stand. So as such, we have a bit of a wonky angle, but it's okay. We can watch our players tear it up on the courts. Into the net there for Sarton. Scoreline continues to grow here for Proditis and Toon. Good to have Paige on the stream, one of our up-and-coming superstar referees of the space. And I have noticed, viewers, that they are utilising a right-handed, left-handed combination. Nice shot there from Sarton. So both Toon and Proditis have the forehands in the middle of the court, and they are opting to stack as well. 3-0 the scoreline. Big serve there from Paige into the net. With Jamie Sarton to bring it in. I've had the pleasure of playing alongside and against this gentleman, as well as broadcast him multiple times now over the years. Terrific bloke and a great player at that. And that one's bounced up awkwardly from him. It will come back to Karina Burrows, who, representing the Moreton Bay region in the pickleball space, has been playing some great pickleball this weekend. Yeah, I need to stop complimenting players, viewers, as that's just complimented both Jamie and Karina, and we've just had 2 errors in a row. So I will say, viewers, that Burrows did request like a pump-up music entrance, like a boxing match, to enter the court. And then they immediately proceeded and started playing. So If you were coming on to a court, viewers, what would be your pump-up song for a pickleball match? Let's say you're playing a gold medal for your division. What song do you think you would like to have? Nice think battle here between the ladies. Paige putting the foot down with a nice shot, resulting in a 4-0 scoreline. Oh, and again. Nice shot. I wouldn't mind a timeout here from Sarton and Burrows. Yep, exactly what occurs. I've clearly been watching pickleball for too long, viewers. I know immediately when the player's going to call time. Paige, is it currently 6-0? 6-0, thank you. So we have the players over in front of my commentary booth. Paige, would you like to say anything to your adoring fans?
Hi, Vinny McCorkindale.
Isn't Vinny here?
Yeah, but you'll watch it later for me.
Ah, cool. Hi, Vinny McCorkindale. She's one of my #1 fans. She watches all the broadcasts. Hi, I love how you put Vinny before your family. Paige also gives a shout out to the fam. That's shocking. But Vinny's amazing, so fair enough. She does get a shout out. As the players are having a bit of a breather, viewers. As always, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors getting behind the River City Classic. And why am I getting a phone call from a Thomas Lashford, who I'm fairly certain must be playing this weekend? It's crazy, viewers, the amount of people that call me when I'm mid-commentary. Like, unless there's something wrong with the stream, then that's okay. You know, they're just letting me know, like, hey, mate, and here it comes back to Burrows and Sarton. It's fair to say that Jamie's a paddle connoisseur. I know he's had quite a few over the years. Doesn't mind trying different one out. What's he got currently? Oh, I can't really see it from this angle, viewers. Had a couple service errors thus far. I was going to have the 19 plus 3.49 and under division on our courts, but unfortunately, oh, ATP from Fraser, and Paige ruins it. Imagine calling that out. Tut, tut. Absolute travesty from Paige Proditis. As if you just ruined his ATP. Oh my goodness. That is shocking, viewers. Our first broadcasted match of the day has started with absolute controversy as Paige Proditis has ruined her partner Fraser's ATP. No, it was an outball, so I understand the call. And Paige is a ref, so you would expect her to make the right calls. A good one of that too, viewers. Refereeing is tricky. As someone who's qualified ref myself, I've refereed and tournament directed many tournaments in the years before I got into the commentary space. It's first of all an unsung hero role. No one else does it. much. There's only a limited number of refs in the scene. But additionally, nice shot. Additionally, there are people that take our officials and our tournament staff, our volunteers, for granted. Quite often do we hear of our officials, getting treated poorly at events. That's why I always try to give a shout out. Nice shot there from Sarton. Always trying to give a shout out to all of our referees, volunteers, and tournament team, because without them, these events simply don't occur. So, to official page and all of our other referees in the space, a big thank you from me. Now we can see Toon here on the left. So we have the right-handed, left-handed combination split. So these two are doing a half stack, which means they're only stacking on the defensive end, the offensive end of the court. Swing and a miss there for Sarden, and it will come back here to Proditis. We will see Toon push over to the right side of the court. And viewers, stacking is something, if you play with someone quite a lot, or if you're playing with a right-handed, left-handed combination, we often do see stacking occur. Essentially what it means is, if you are new to it, it gives the players with the highest percentage forehand taking the middle of the court. Now, obviously here, as we have a righty-lefty combination, bounce into the net, ball pop up as there and Sarton with a big Spanish into the net. As we have right hand and left handed combination, these two taking the stack makes sense because they both have the forehand down the middle. But if you are playing, like let's say both a right-handed or a both left-handed combo, stacking can be beneficial, as you might have your quote-unquote preferred forehand down the middle of the court for the highest percentage of shots. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, and here I am dropping numbers and percentages on you all. I do apologise for this beautiful Sunday morning here at Shaw Park. Swing and a miss there for Karina. She's always having a good time on court. It's great to see. Very positive influence on and off the courts. Burrows opting to slow it down. Had the high bounce there. Didn't take it. Gets the point. And here we go. The comeback starts now for Burrows and Sarton. Whew. That's what Jamie's known for, big drives. He has absolutely ripped that one. Got to spend some time with Jamie in New Zealand. Went over for a tournament there, and he's very much involved with the pickleball space. His partner Tony does a whole lot of work for the Australian pickleball scene, and their family are at just about every tournament possible. And I have asked the question in the past, viewers, like for you at home, you know, if there's a Hall of Fame in the Australian pickleball scene, who would you expect to see on it? If they ever do a media one, I imagine, I would hope. Is this me being arrogant? Maybe. I would hope that I'm in that conversation if they ever do a media side of it. Nice speed up here from Toon. But for tournament directors and tournament staff, I think 100% need to be considered in if they ever did like a Hall of Fame. For officials, you know, there would be a dedicated like referee side of it as well. Well, I sure hope so. For me, it can't just be players. There has to be roses given to all the people that make our events possible. No doubt there would definitely be a few players like I'd expect to see, for instance, you know, like a Sarah Burr or a Mitchell Hargraves on that initial Mount Rushmore from the players' perspective, as they've done so much for our space. But for people like Tony, I would expect her to be in deep consideration. Obviously, Jen Rammer Murphy would be the first person I would have on my list. She's just done so much for the sport. But talking about legends, my goodness, we had so many here yesterday. River City Classic is what I consider a legacy tournament, viewers. So it's one of the first ones of the Australian pickleball scene. I tournament directed this one, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. I'd have to check with BPC. I've been playing this sport for so long, I lose track of how long I've been involved in it for. But yeah, we had like Jen's here right now. She's over there playing. I saw Graham and Steph Barnes. Beautiful couple those two are. Mark Jagger, who is the current president of Brisbane Pickleball Club and has been instrumental in the Australian pickleball scene. A real quiet achiever, just gets everything done, but doesn't really get much credit for it. Paul Chambers was here, who's on the board of PA, but also BPC. As we have a 14-2, so a game point here for Proditis and Toon. And Page has flicked it in with the top spin and will take the victory for Karina and Jamie. Well, Karina especially. Maybe. Yeah, no. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't do the pump-up music beforehand. So the players will hop off here. So we will continue our broadcast here this morning. And what a fantastic morning it is. Perfect conditions. Here at the River City Classic, I will get our broadcast ready to go for the next matchup. And when we're ready to go, we'll jump back into the action live here in Brisbane. G'day everyone, welcome back to the River City Classic. Dylan Kimlin here, live with our next matchup, which will see our 19 plus division come back on. I'm glad they got a chance to come to the courts because we did have them on earlier, but unfortunately one of their matches was taking a while, so ooh. There we go. I apologise, viewers. I bumped my mixer there, and as a result, we lost all audio. Hopefully, that wasn't a loud pop for you at home. As I was saying, the 19 plus 3.49 division, which we currently have on court, I was going to showcase their game earlier, but we had to wait for one of the teams, and as such, the tournament team decided to put a different game on, which we just saw with the 19 plus 4.0 category. So, for me personally, I always love having our 3.49 and under divisions, just showcasing different age groups and different skill levels. So that's awesome. Really happy to have these players on court. And that ball there, yeah, didn't bounce. So we'll come back to our opposing side on the other end of the court. Now, closest to camera, we have the combination of Guino Sapienza and Moyle. And they're up against DeWitt and Diaz. And this one will be 1 game to 15 viewers with the players rotating at 8, utilising the Franklin X40s. 1-0. Franklin, the official ball of Pickleball Australia. That's a nice hit. Good speed up, and that'll result in a 2-0 lead. I actually had to apologise to Sasha DeWitt before this match started up because I was talking earlier to get pronunciation of last names and whatnot, viewers, but I didn't recognise her with her sunnies. I've actually played with Sasha quite a while ago now at UQ. So she's a fierce competitor on the court and will no doubt do some damage with the paddle. 2-0. And for Guino Sapienza, I got the chance to cover him in the Queensland Pickleball Championships last weekend. The reset is there and it's kicked on the wide side. We will see a 1-2 scoreline. He played really well. He was in I believe it might have been a 19 and under division, if memory, or an 18 and under division, if memory serves me right. He was up against some very tough opposition. I'm trying to remember if I've covered Diaz in the past. Memory tells me that I might have. But I believe this is the first time I've covered Moyle. Nice cross there from Guino Sapienza. And we have the dink rally breaking out. Pop down is good. Ooh, recovery. Just short. In a close one there from our players. As always, viewers, you can tune in to the Pickleball Australia YouTube channel and the Brisbane Pickleball Club Facebook page to catch all of our footage. We will have mixed doubles on all day today. That one there is on the high side. It has gone out. There on the wide side, and that's a good hands battle. There's one more team in this pool as that ball has landed in, with Sandy and Jaden also in this category. Hopefully we get them on the broadcast as well at some point. Nice forehand roll. Ripping that through. So currently, viewers, we have a bunch of 19 plus divisions at the moment. We have the 399, 349 and below, all the way up to the 4.0 and AR events, which we just saw with the matchup in the last game. We also have the 35 plus mixed doubles events currently on and the open mixed doubles as well. So we will rotate and showcase a wide variety of those players. We just have a top coming off here as it is starting to warm up on our courts. It was a cool morning this morning, viewers. And a big hit and a big finish. Four 2-2. I remember the first time I played with DeWitt, I was instantly impressed. A left-handed player, especially for a female, is highly sought after in the Australian pickleball scene. We did see a right-handed, left-handed combination in the last matchup with the 19 plus 4.0s with the combination of Proditus. So we bring it in again, and their team had the Proditus and Toon had the lefty-righty combo as well. And we can see here that Diaz and DeWitt are opting to use that as well. Unfortunately there for Guino Sapienza, that one is kicked wide. Nice speed up, point is one. I'm fairly certain, viewers, I'm just having a look at Moyle's paddle. It's actually one of the paddles I used to coach players with when I was the president of Morayfield Pickleball Club. Great starter paddle. And paddles are an interesting one, viewers, as people, they think they need to have the best thing straight off the bat. As we have a ball on court here from Sutton and Burrows, who are currently up against McMillan and Smith in their 19 plus 4.0 battle over there on the other court. I was giving Cole McMillan cheek earlier, saying that her side was sandbagging, as those two could definitely play in the opens category, but the 19 plus 4.0 is an AR, so they're totally fine playing in that, as an AR being the Australian rankings event. And it's fair to say that is a tough division. Same as our 35 plus AR, my goodness. There's some good teams in that category. Oh, we had a paddle clash. We call that a high five hit, viewers, and I mentioned the stacking side of things with DeWitt and Diaz both having their forehands now on the outside of the court, so that was both to their backhand, and that has resulted in the error. Service error there for Moyle. And a 5-4 scoreline. The players will rotate at 8. Forehand roll unsuccessful. Ball on the high side. And on the outside again. Which sees a tied game here at 5-5. And the lead taken. And a nice little burst of momentum here for Guido, Sapienza and Moyle. And I wonder if we see the 8-point rotation, I believe, from our side. So I do wonder if DeWitt and Diaz opt to take their time here. Typically, viewers, especially if for our players watching that might be in the 19 plus 3.49 and under, if you lose a couple of points in quick succession, you typically call a timeout. Now, the players can have a breather here. They are allowed a minute or two during a rotation to reassess. I'm just looking around, viewers. It's pretty chockers at the moment. A lot of spectators and family and friends coming down to watch their favourite players duke it out. But also, we've got quite a few players on court, as we only are doing technically a half day today. So we have a 8 o'clock and a 10 o'clock time slot. So as such, we'll have a smaller broadcast for you all at home today. Service error, going a little bit too long there. And for our wind yesterday, viewers, it was blowing towards camera. So we know Sapienza and Moyle hitting in with the wind at their back. Oh, reset just short there for Diaz. Close one. Oh, lunging effort. Big finish, Moyle on the back line, and that has been hit to the feds. She got hold of it. And that's now a 1-point game. And I do wonder here if we'll see DeWitt and Diaz opt to stack on the defensive end, as they've been caught on this side before. No, opting to play traditional into the net. 2-point lead. Nearly 9:30 here at the River City Classic, viewers. No doubt a bunch of you have just woken up and enjoying your Sunday brekkie. Watching some great pickle. Ball is up. Nice reset. Still up. That was chest high there, an awkward one for Diaz. But we did see there was a little bit of a lapse of communication between Diaz and DeWitt as the ball was in the middle of the court. That's what I'm referring to. When they both have their backhands in the middle, can be a little bit tricky. Oh, nice reset. And again, terrific play there from Guino, Sapienza and Moyle. Nice offense. I will say, viewers, regarding the righty-lefty on the outside of the court, we are seeing some of our professional teams over in the States playing with a right-handed, left-handed combo on the outside, as they do have awesome backhand prowess, like double-handed backhands, etc. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just more common that we see a stack be utilised, and they're opting not to have an offensive stack as the service goes long, and the ball will come back here to DeWitt. Terrific forehand roll there from Sasha DeWitt from the baseline, but the defense from Moyle too strong. Oh, resets. Well done. Fantastic hands there from Moyle. Kept the ball alive. And now they have a 5-point lead. It's a nice shot. Right on the baseline. That there is a big momentum boost thus far for the duo on the other side of court, who had a little bit of a communication mishap. We'll see here if the combination of Diaz and DeWitt can start to build some momentum. Down low, nice smash. Once again, great kitchen prowess here for Guino Sapienza. Playing some great pickle. Yeah, that was some nice thinking there from DeWitt and Diaz. All to the cross court of Moyle, who got caught on the reach. And it's the beautiful thing, viewers, about seeing the 3.49 and below divisions. As we start to see teams using advanced strategies, they're trying to, really hone their craft. As that one, I believe, was called long. Yeah, nice finish there for DeWitt. Ball called out. Scoreline here of 8-13. Nice. And I'm always wary with our 3.49s to dive too deep into analysis. Obviously, our players are still honing their craft. And also, some of our players play these tournaments just for fun. They don't really mind if they get a medal or not. They're just out there to have a great time with their friends. That's a terrific forehand roll. So I always need to be wary of giving advice or coaching on the side. We have a timeout, viewers, as the players have a bit of a breather. And that is actually a really smart time to have a timeout. I mentioned earlier, when you lose a bunch of points in quick succession, to call a time and have a breather. Both sides having a chat. As such, Players have returned to court and we can continue. Oh, nice speed up. Guino Sapienza. Good timeout. Yep, so that there will be a replay. 13-10-1. Nice shot down the middle. Ball caught in, and it will come back the way of Diaz and DeWitt. They're fighting here. Oh, nice shot. Speed up down the right side of screen is good. Oh, may have been going out there for Moyle. It's the hardest thing to do in pickleball, viewers, is let the ball go out. Service error. And Guino Sapienza and Moyle would love to get some points on the board here. They've been stuck on 13 for a while. And it's the second time now we've seen Diaz with that single-handed backhand smash down to the right side. He's had a bit of success with it recently. Oh, what a pickup. That's a terrific shot. And we now have a game point here for Guino Sapienza and Moyle. Timeout here on the side of DeWitt and Diaz. We might take this time, viewers, to have a quick little commercial break. And when we get back, more action here live at River City Classic. And that ball is called out, viewers. And we have seen the victory here for Guino Sapienza and Moyle in a terrific battle between both teams. As the players just having a chat around the kitchen line, which we'll see our teams most likely feature, hopefully on the broadcast later on for the finals. We will keep the broadcast going for us all, viewers, and when we return, more action here live at the River City. No, I gave it back to Emma. So We'll mute the audio for the time being, viewers. I'm going to get our kitchen cam ready as it's a little bit wonky at the moment. But once we return, more action here live in Brisbane. Good morning, everyone. This is Dylan Kimlin live here from the River City Classic. Back at it again. We have our next matchup here with the 35 plus mixed doubles 3.49 and below division. Just getting our scorecards ready. Our players were ready to get into it. Nice shot there. Get us underway there for Damien with a nice, terrific shot into the corner. This is our 35 plus 3.49 category, viewers. This game will be playing to 11, rotating at 6, which we'll see in the purple furthest from our camera, the combination of Karen Shaw and Damien Freudenreich. And they're up against Juliet Ram and Mark Ram. I had a good chat to the Ram duo at the Queensland Pickleball Championships last weekend. It was really nice to speak with them, and I always try my best, viewers, to go out and have a chat to as many divisions as I can. As you know, these guys and girls, however you may identify, like they are so essential to the Australian pickleball scene. The players, like, so much coverage gets on the open players and the the high ranking, the AR events. But for me personally, as a former coach, former director of pickleball, former president and tournament director, I love showcasing our 3.49 and under divisions. As we all had to start tournaments somewhere. That's a nice shot there from Shaw. So I believe it's 1-0 here. I'll have to get confirmation. There is a tournament debrief going on behind me, so I do apologize if that's coming through. Oh no, we got to. There we go. Yeah, we've had a muddle up there on the call. So the players opting to replay, which is good sportsmanship on the both sides of the side teams. So, but yeah, I do apologize if that's coming through to your microphone. It's a little bit hard to hear our players to hear the score as a result, but I will try and keep our scoreboard up to date for you all. And Mark has just smacked that straight underneath the net. Unfortunately, that doesn't count, mate. I believe I just heard 0-2 there from Karen. Nice shot. And for Damien Freudenreich, he was saying that this is his first tournament to play in. So, welcome, mate. It's a addictive sport once you start getting into tournaments, but it's awesome having you here. And what a terrific tournament to play your first one in, viewers. It's a real fun vibe today. Everyone's having a great time, and as a result, there's a great camaraderie on the court. Lots of friends are made. That's a terrific shot there. Smack down to the right, and we will see second server with Freudenreich to bring it in. Now, for our viewers that are tuning in, by the way, and I do repeat this quite a lot because obviously we are showcasing players that might not necessarily have played in an event before. All of our footage is available via the Brisbane Pickleball Club Facebook page. But if you want to go back and watch your streams later, because I know Facebook can be a little bit finicky sometimes to go back and watch live footage, on the Pickleball Australia YouTube channel under the Live Events tab, you will see our games. The Team Purple have got the recovery. A big poach there from Mark Ram with a terrific smash. Oh, hands. Terrific hands battle. Karen Shaw holding her own against Mark Ram. Oh no. How often do we see that, viewers? There'll be a terrific battle and then a service error immediately after. It's almost like a rush of blood. Sure to bring it in here. 3-3 the score line. And that's on the wide side. So we've got a double service area here on the side of Shaw and Freudenreich, which we'll see the Ram duo to bring it back in. They informed me they got a silver at Queensland Pickleball Championship, so well done, guys, as that has gone long. Oh, I can hear a big announcement here, viewers. And I can hear that Vin Trong is getting a massive award from President of Pickleball Australia, Jen Ramamurphy. The ball's called long. So it sounds like he's getting a Volunteer of the Year for this year for the Brisbane Pickleball Club. Nice shot there from Ram. So I am sticking my head out because I have worked alongside Vin Trong for a very long time.
Sorry, I don't think this is you. The award says Vin Tuong.
Oh, no. And they've gone and spelled his name wrong in the award as we have a 6-point rotation. Normally, I invest all my time to our players on court, but when there's a annual award that's been given out, I try to give my flowers to the recipients. And for Vin, who's getting it, well done, mate. He's done a great job this year and throughout all of the years. Let us continue here, 6-3. The Ram duo off to a great start.
Whether you're an administrator, whether you're a tournament director, whether you're bringing people at all hours to make sure that they're turning up and that they're going to do the right thing.
And we'll see Freudenreich with ball in hand once more.
The team for this tournament, a huge round of applause. What's been special for me is meeting so
And
many
for
I knew everyone probably up until it was about 1,000 players.
4-6.
Then obviously we're now at 20,000 members and many more, and it's amazing to see you here. But the one thing I love is that the number of people that have said to me over this weekend, oh, this is the first tournament that I ever played. The River City Classic has become an icon in a very short time. Thank you, and make sure you keep coming back.
Oh, on the wide side, which has seen the ball come back to the Ram duo. And this is a great battle we have on our hands here with these two sides. And that is kicked onto the roof. Oh no, what do we do now? Thankfully we have another. Ironically, I was up near that roof this morning setting up my cameras, and I can tell you there's about 35 tennis balls up there. And now they have a pickleball up there as well. 1 to the tally. Oh, nice drop. Well played. Nice rally once more, and the Ram duo continue to build this scoreline. And we have a timeout as a result, viewers, which I believe is a 7-4 scoreline. I'm just going to confirm the score from our players as they're going to have a breather, viewers, and I'll be back. It's a good thing I checked, viewers, because my score was miles off. That's why I quickly muted and ran away with all this noise going around our broadcast tent. Scoreline currently of 8-4. Sees the players return to the court and the action can continue here. Temperature continuing to rise here. This morning was a cool one. That's kicked off to the wide side. The Ram duo continuing to build. Remember, we are playing to 11. Oh, great third shot drop and a nice finish. That there is traditional old school pickleball with a third drop into a great drive shot down the line. It's like a slow shake and bake. Drive into the net, and we will see the second service here at a game point for the Ram side. Into the net, and Shaw and Fradenreich survive. Let's see if they can start building a scoreline. Ah, punched away. Nice rally again. And we will see second server here with Fradenreich to bring it in. A big giggle, and now there is kicks back to the Rams side. There we go. Words of encouragement from the Rams. Karen and Damien have played well here. They are defending a game point, however, and Mark will finish it off here at an 11-4 score line. Terrific battle between these two. Once again, I do apologise for the audio interruptions that we may have had during that, but what a great game that was. Thank you, guys. Well played. As the players will hop off, we will continue the broadcast here, viewers. Live at the River City Classic. Beautiful day here in Brisbane. Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky. We'll keep the stream going. Get ready for our next match up here live in Brisbane. This is Dylan Kimberlin. I won't be too far away before we get started on the next one.
This is what you're waiting for. I think we're ready to ride. I think I'm ready tonight. I think I'm ready tonight. This is what you're waiting for. I think I'm ready to ride.
Good morning, everyone. This is Dylan Kimlin live from the River City Classic, about to get underway with our next gold medal for the day. This division is our 19 plus 4.0 in an AR event, which is Australian rankings in a gold medal, which will see the combination of Fraser Toon and Paige Broditis taking on Cole McMillan and Jason Smith. Our official for this one is Alison Huan, one of the superstars of the Brisbane pickleball space. It's great to have Alison out there calling the shots for this game. This will be 3 games to 11 viewers, with our players rotating at 6 should we get to a third. And we are using the Franklin X40s. Franklin, the official ball of Pickleball Australia. I've been told I need to continue promoting my own stuff, viewers. So as always, if you haven't yet, please follow me on social media to keep up to date with all things in the Australian pickleball scene. We've had plenty of exciting things popping up as of late. I did the Queensland Pickleball Championships last weekend, and next weekend I'll be over at Yeppoon doing the QPT Yeppoon event. That's going to be fantastic. As our official Allison's just having a chat to our players, we can more or less get ready for our games here. And we've got the double wonky camera with our kitchen cam just a little bit off kilter, as Allison will be standing next to the kitchen cam, and our show cam also off, as you can see in the shadows there, a little bit of a roof in the way. But I'm glad that we could showcase this event. We had Jen Ramamurphy, the president of Pickleball Australia, earlier today giving out awards to some of our players. Vin Trong getting the BPC Volunteer of the Year award, which is amazing. Congratulations to Vin. But Jen did mention how good it is for the River City Classic to have so many new players joining. So the RCC is one of the legacy tournaments that's been around for a long time. I've been privileged to be tournament director for this event. Cole, that doesn't count, mate. But also played and officiated, as well as now broadcasting it for many years. So to be able to do gold medals in this event always warms my heart, and we are underway here with the first points on the board for the combination of Toon and Broditis. And Paige with some good dinking. First 2 on their board. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, viewers, they are using the right-handed, left-handed combination in a stack. Big drive, Jason Smith with the big wallop, and we will have the combination of Broditis and Toon here closest to camera. In their opposition of Cole McMillan from the Sunny Coast and Jason Smith representing the Brisbane region on the other side of court. Now, for Cole and Jason, they are a very strong team. Two terrific players and wonderful people to boot. That has landed in. We've got a bit of red versus blue at the moment here. One thing I do frequently bring up on the broadcast is whether our players are matching colours. It's very important. That is in. I don't know who that was. Someone's screaming on our court behind us. I believe we will have our mixed open event on this court afterwards, viewers, for the gold medal. I'll have to find out who went through for the gold. Three-1. Ooh, that's an awkward one. And will we see a timeout here for Colin Jason? They've lost a quick flurry of points and a 5-1 scoreline. Exceptional start here for Toon and Proditis, and Fraser has sent that to the moon. And a side out. Let's see if McMillan and Smith can start to build some momentum here in the first game. Fair to say, viewers, this is probably the best conditions you could ask for pickleball. There's not a cloud in the sky, cool conditions, but there is a nice warm sun on everyone. So nice cool breeze, but nice temperature from the sun. Oh, nice from Cole. Patience there for McMillan getting the point for her side. I've covered many events over the years, viewers, and many events here at Shaw Park, and this is probably the best conditions I've called for a tournament. Absolutely pristine. And it's landed in. Nice honesty there, sportswomanship from Cole McMillan. And viewers, we do have our bronze medal for this division going on the court behind this one for this division. (5-2) on the wide side. Ooh, big drive there for Toon. He's a rather tall gentleman, isn't he, Fraser Toon? Good luck lobbing him. Oh, aggression. Page flogging it down the left. Oof. Punched away from Smith. For Jason, he has been steadily improving every time I see him on the court. Had the privilege of seeing him play in the Belvedere Blast when I used to run that out of Redcliffe. That's a nice shot there, and he's a wonderful bloke, Jason. But, geez, fierce competitor. Very good at singles as well. 2-7. That's right, Cole. I'm not going to mention it. Cole and I have a bit of a running joke that Cole's renowned for her hard hitting, but she's promised me she's been really working on her dinking and her slow game, so we'll take her at her word. Also very good on the singles circuit is McMillan. But I think she prefers doubles from memory. Smith hitting it on the wide side. Nice top spin applied, but it's kicked off too much. Which we'll see a big lead here for Proditis and Toon. Now, in my most recent interview that I did regarding women in the Australian pickleball scene, Paige Proditis joined in on that, and she notified us that her nickname on court is No Mercy, which is probably one of the best nicknames I've heard for pickleball. And there's that big reach of Toon that I was mentioning. And Paige smacking it out of court. Oh, forehand roll if you don't mind. Nice shot, Cole McMillan. That time into the net. We'll see second service here at a 3-8 scoreline. Jason Smith to serve. We have a ball on court from our bronze medal there. I can see Karina Burrows retrieving. She's playing with Jamie Sarton. On the long side, the ball will come back. And it does seem that McMillan and Smith are just getting caught a little bit on the baseline, unable to transition. We all know how deadly they are at the kitchen line. They're just stuck in the mud at the moment. Whoa, speeder. Absolutely walloped at Proditis. Clipped the paddle and gone out. We will see Proditis bring it in here at a 8-3-2 scoreline. Her good mate, Nay Pinkerton and Nari Nalu are cheering the ladies on. With McMillan and Proditis here in a dink battle. It's a great rally. I believe that has gone out. So we will see Smith bringing it in. And they have sort of stabilised here. Smith and McMillan. We'll see if they can get it going on the scoring end of the court. Alongside exactly that. 4-point difference. And we are starting to see a bit of a trend here with Smith and McMillan looking to get in that cross-court dink battle with Paige Proditis. Oh, it's called long. See if there's a challenge here from... No, confirmed in. Nice pickup. And there's that dink battle. And there's that slow-paced play I was referring to from Cole McMillan. It was absolutely smacked that down the middle of the court, and we will see a timeout here on the side of Proditis and Toon. I am going to mute my audio viewers as the players are coming right over to my commentary booth here to have a breather, and the last thing I want is their audio coming through as they discuss tactics and figure things out. We'll be back once they are ready. Let us continue, viewers, here at a 7-8 scoreline, and we will see McMillan and Smith coming back strong. Tied game, remember, we are playing to 11, 3 games, best of 2. Oh, what a serve. And for Proditis and Toon. They are a little bit off here. I realize, viewers, I've realized, like, I travel so much, right? But I am just shocking with knowing where people are from. I don't understand accents properly. It's a nice shot there from Fraser. And I originally thought Paige's last name was South African. Not the case. She's Latvian. I believe it was Latvian. Romanian, one of them. Nice smash. Either way, in Europe, definitely not South African. And I think I got it mucked up because isn't Pretorius a really common South African last name? I know there's a Pretorius that plays pickleball in Australia. I've covered them before. Either way, keeping us on our toes here in the commentary booth. On the wide side, Smith too much oomph on that one. Tied game 9-9. Service error. Page has walloped it out, and we will see Smith continue to bring it in. McMillan and Smith on a big comeback here. We saw this earlier, viewers, with Toon and Proditis doing a half stack, so they're not on a stack on the defensive end, which as a result sees both of them right now with their forehands on the outside of the court. But in a cross-thinking pattern, that would actually benefit Proditis, who got caught there. And McMillan and Smith now find themselves in a game point. Oh, what a rally. Great way to finish it out, and McMillan and Smith take game 1 after some terrific defense and dinking from Cole McMillan there in that final rally. It's a good one, viewers. We've got a battle on our hands, only 2-point difference between our teams. And the matches will continue here live at the River City Classic in what has been a perfect day for our players thus far. They will have a brief drink and breather. I'll mute the audio once more so our players can have some privacy with their strategies and whatnot, and then we will continue the fun here for the game. Welcome back, everyone. Game 2 about to get started here between McMillan and Smith and Proditis and Toon. Players ready to go. And we've got a ball on court. With our bronze medal battle still going on behind us. Oh, Jason. Yeah, the big opportunity, the big wind up straight into the net. 0-0, Toon to serve. We'll see if Proditis and Toon can respond here. They have the lead for majority of the first. That's a good leave there from Page. But it did go the way of their opposition after a nice comeback from McMillan and Smith. As we continue, guys, this scoreline continues to grow. There we go, guys. Sorry. Sorting out my audio. Let us continue. Big drive from Smith. Bit of score update here from official Allison. Two. They're on the long side, and we will see McMillan and Smith take a lead in what has been a great one thus far. Into the net for McMillan. Ooh. A Tui there from Toon. Paige Proditis, if you don't mind. That is a terrific reset, punching it back to Jason. Earning that No Mercy nickname for a reason. That's right, Jason immediately gets it back. Into the net there for Smith. Second server, only one in it thus far for our game 2. 20-11 here in a pristine morning in Brisbane. Oh, unfortunate for Smith. It was a good lob too. They got the advance they were looking for. Speed up, good. Oh, nice shot. Speed up is good. Oh, on the in. Oh, here we go. Dink battle. Angle. Smith. Toon. Keeping it alive and the big finish. What a rally. Good fight on our hands. Oof. Jason with an ace. Oof. That was a lightning bolt down the middle of the court. He can strike the ball well. Trying to figure out what paddle he's using, viewers. Is that a Sipic? It might be. I could be wrong there. That's a Vietnamese brand, viewers. Nice shot. Big finish there from Toon, and he's been playing some good pickle. Look forward to seeing how his career within the pickleball space progresses. Nice deep return, and McMillan forces the error. Good pickle there from Cole. On the wide side. Ooh, drop attempt in the corner just on the wide side, and we will see a side out here for Toon and Proditis to start to build some momentum. Good old-fashioned side out pickleball here for us viewers. Oh, Page, bang. She might be one of those sneaky people, viewers, you know, those ones that are really nice off court and then terrifying on court. Trying to think who else comes to mind for that category. Who's someone that's like scary on court that's really nice off? Grace Sorbello can hit a ball hard. And she's lovely off court. She comes to mind. Are there any guys? Cole's just copped a Falcon. Lindsay Baker. She definitely comes to mind. Super intimidating on court, but off the court, she's lovely. That's a nice drive there from Smith. Here we go, momentum building for these two. The duo in red. And that one is called on the wide side. We'll see second service here for McMillan and Smith. Transition zone there for McMillan, unsuccessful. Cole, when you're watching this later on, as I was discussing with her in the Queensland Championships last, oh, nice shot there from Toon. I was discussing with her at QPC last week as I covered the Little League Nationals for the Australian Baseball League this week. That was so much fun. And we both were cheering on the Adelaide Seahorses for the Little League girls. I think they came like 4th or 5th overall. The New South Wales Composite taking the gold medal. Those ladies played so well. 8 to 12-year-olds. Nice shot for Paige. And I have to say, it's crazy, right? Like seeing Little League in a professional sense. Like, those teams were so serious. Way more serious than any of our pickleballers. As we have I believe, a game point here for Proditus and a big smash. And we're going to a third. Toon and Proditus fighting back. Viewers, strap yourselves in. This is a doozy. We're going to have a quick breather ourselves, and when we return, let's see how this one pans out live from Shaw Park. Let us continue, viewers, live here at River City Classic for our Game 3 of the Gold. We will swap at 6 viewers. Still playing to 11, win by 2. And the winner of this game will take the shinies with McMillan to bring it in. We all know Cole would want that one back. That was a juicy one. Walloped it into the net. That was some great defense there from Toon, but Jason Smith, offense too strong. No, net roll is okay. Oh, hands. That was a terrific defensive effort there from Toon. Got 2 back on the reset. Making them earn it. That's on the high side, and Cole nearly got an X40 to the forehead. Managed to get out of the way. It's been hit over to our bronze medal. There we can see the Hog duo taking on Burrows and Sarton. I wonder how that one has panned out. 3-0. Oh, nice. Nice punch there from Smith into the corner. And that's the 6, so we'll see the players swap. And both teams can have a breather here if they want to. What a start for McMillan and Smith. The streams will continue, viewers. We do have I guess, a half day today with our second time slot has already kicked off with our 50s divisions playing mixed. Just checking if there's 60s as well. Yep, 50s and 60s. So they've just started. And we are also, I believe, going to have the opens on this match court after this one. That's gone into the net. So good time for Toon and Preditis to bounce back. Oh, hands. Rundown from Toon, unsuccessful. Six one. Nice drop there. Fifth shot drop is also good. That there is just simple pickleball from Jason Smith. Third shot, fifth shot, both perfect drops. Nice forehand roll there for Cole McMillan. And these two are in sync here for this Game 3. And Game 3 pickleball's different, viewers. I don't know how else to describe it. If you've never played in a Game 3, especially for a medal, I do see so many teams sort of lose their points very quickly. Nice whack there from Page. And it quite often do we see this, like a result like right now with an 8-1 scoreline, where one side really has to fight back to come back into it. I'm not entirely sure what it is. There might be a psychological reason behind it. That's a terrific shot there. Preditis with two big whacks. Let's see if she can build some momentum. As she has ball in hand to serve it once more. Unfortunately, too much oomph on that one has gone out of bounds with Fraser Toon to bring it in. Nice battle. Toon with the speed up. Cole McMillan all over it. Ball is bounced out. Good rally. Lob. Toon gets it. McMillan with the drive. And sun right in the eyes there of Toon. Team blue on the defensive. And Page has flung that to the far side of court. And the lob strategy. We had Coco Lococo in the booth yesterday talk about using the sun to your advantage, and it does seem that Smith and McMillan are doing that. Yep, case in point right there. Advances up. Preditis with a terrific reset. And it's punched to the side, which has seen McMillan and Smith take the gold medal here for our AR event for the 19 plus 4.0. Viewers, thank you to our official Alison for calling this one. And as always, thank you for tuning in and watching live here on the PPC Facebook and PAA YouTube. The streams will continue. as we get ready for our next medal match live here on the show court. I believe we will have the open mixed doubles gold medal not too far
This is what you're waiting for. People ready to ride. I think I'm ready tonight. I think I'm ready tonight. This is what you're waiting for. People ready to ride.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. Good afternoon, or good morning, rather, everyone. Dylan Kimlin here, live in the booth at the River City Classic. About to get underway with our mixed open at gold medal, which will see Jose Delgado and Kirsty McCorkindale, who are currently serving, taking on Nari Nalu and Aaron Johnson. We've kicked off with immediate banter. I said to Aaron if there's anyone he would like to give a shout out to before he began, and he just said to give a shout out to Kirsty's mum, Vinny, as she'll have to be wiping the tears off Kirsty's face later on after this match up. So it's fair to say we're in full flight. And it's great to see, as I've had the pleasure of calling all of these players for a long time, and Aaron, you're going to cop it for that, mate. Pressure too high from you. Cheeky look over to the broadcast head. He knows. But, yeah, I've had the pleasure of calling all four of these players quite a bit. They are all superstars. That's a drive called in. Yeah, nice shot there for McCorkindale, who I absolutely copped it yesterday in the viewers, in the broadcast viewers, for autocorrect. Named her Christy and received a harsh message last night from Miss McCorkindale. So I double and triple checked that I got her name right this time round. Teaming up with the superstar Jose. Delgado just continues to shine every time I see him on the court. Ooh, big drive there from Johnson, and that's down the side. Actually, now I think about it, I saw Jose play on these courts with Lockie Donnelly at the Brisbane Grand Slam, and they played lights out, double-handed backhand into the net. First point on the board there for Johnson and Nalu. For Aaron Johnson, he played exceptionally well yesterday. He was in the Open Men's Singles Gold. Big smack put away against Louis Laville, the superstar from the UK. Unfortunately, went down, got the silver, but he's gone for the tomahawk down the white side, and that is out of bounds. And we can expect these sort of shots throughout the entire day. Absolute nonsense on display here for our broadcast court. 1-2. Plenty of games going on around us at the moment, viewers, with a whole lot of fun. Lots of medal matches at the moment. And apparently Delgado and McCorkindale tampering with the ball. You can see full-blown colour coordination here. That's a nice shot there from McCorkindale. I do frequently bring it up, the players needing to match each other on and off court, and Kirsty and Jose doing exactly that. What color is that? Is that a green? Nah, I don't know. It's like a light blue green color. 4-2. I've got Vaka sitting next to me here, cheering on Nari and Aaron. I'll ask him what his thoughts on their color shirt are. Hey, Vaka, what color is the t-shirt that Jose is wearing? What would you say that is? Yeah, look, I'm in the same boat. That's why I'm asking someone else. It's like a green, a blue, turquoise. I don't know. Either way, we are confused here in the booth. 2-4. And we can see Nari and Johnson also matching with the lighter coloured tops and the black bottoms. Aaron Johnson rocking a Spice Girls t-shirt. Whoa. Not enough. But yeah, shout out to the Spice Girls. Had a couple bangers back in the day. Aaron, that doesn't work, mate. That's not allowed. What was your favourite Spice Girl? Was S Club 7 better than Spice Girl, NSYNC? You know, that whole era of music. No doubt a healthy discussion can be had in your living room right now. It's 11:15 in the morning, wherever you are watching around the world. We hope you're enjoying. We've got a timeout here on the side of Nalu and Johnson. Nari, the challenger captain for the New Zealand Hustle. From memory, Jose played for the challenger side. Unfortunately, I didn't get to cover the challengers much this year. I wish I could. And on my sideline here, I've got the bench of Marshall Day and Vinny McCorkindale just talking to Delgado and Kirsty. Aaron has immediately walked over to interrupt their timeout discussion. Banter in full effect right now. Still can't be sure. Is that a green? I don't know. It's a tricky one. It's like that whole... Do you guys remember when there was that dress controversy like 5 to 7 years ago? Was it a blue or yellow dress or whatever it was? The OGs will know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we can continue. Jose with immediate offense. Kicked on the wide side and point secured here for Delgado and McCorkindale. 7-2. My goodness, what a lead. Kirsty will be singing throughout this weekend, by the way, viewers. As she does sing at quite a few tournaments. Got a wonderful singing voice. That one there is walloped out on the wide side. And she's definitely trying to get into more of the tournament space, singing for our events. If you are a tournament provider watching right now and you'd like to have some live music, definitely reach out to Kirsty McCorkindale. Spice Girl Johnson there with the dance moves, and that has landed in the net. I don't know what Spicer Johnson would be. Going to leave it at that. 3-7-2. Oh, there's so many things I could say. No, I'm not. We're going 4-7. Keep it G-rated, Dylan. Oh, that's a nice drive there from Aaron. The big AA Ron forcing the timeout. And that's a solid response here for Naru and Johnson. I've got... I've got both teams' dugouts right next to me here. Their supporter bases on my right and left. Yeah, actually, that camera's probably better. You can see on the left there, my little umbrella, my igloo, is just next to where you can see under our scoreboard of McCorkindale and Delgado are currently discussing. And to my right is Johnson and Nalu having a chat. Now, Vaka is sitting next to me. He is like a vibe right now. Sitting under an umbrella, tucking into some Pringles. Got a cool beverage there. Having a great time in some perfect weather. For your Sunday morning of pickleball, let us continue. Ah, nice rally. Nalu with the consistent dinking, getting the error. Pop-up is there and big finish. We have to give a big shout out to our official Nay, by the way, viewers, who has done so much for the Australian pickleball scene. She's been getting more and more into the refereeing side of things as well. Was a little bit nervous at first to be on the broadcast for the refereeing side of things, but we thank her for her continued efforts. Seven. There's the tomahawk there for Jose Delgado. He has slapped that away. Oh, and the drive. Here we go. Jose running hot. Fair to say, good timeout. And we have another timeout here on the side of, this time on Johnson and Nalu. Lots of timeouts for our game one. Shows how serious all of our teams are taking this. And what has no doubt been a cracker for you at home. Viewers, we will continue with the streams throughout the morning. It is a half day, so we've only got half the usual time. Got nearly 8 hours yesterday. It was awesome. But today should be about 4 or so for all of our broadcasts. And what has been a lot of fun throughout this weekend. For all of our viewers that will be watching or attending the QPT Yeppoon, I'll be there next week for the Yeppoon Pickleball Festival. Super excited. I'll be driving up and hanging out with everyone before we get underway with that. Let us continue. 9-7. Speed up is good. Nice play of the ball there for McCorkindale. We have a game point here for the first. And game secured. 4-point differential here between the two sides, and a terrific battle here from Delgado and McCorkindale to take game one. We will continue with the streams, viewers. The players are going to have a quick breather, and when they return, we'll find out how this one pans out and whether Johnson and Nalu can force a third. Welcome back, everyone. Let us continue the action here for this game two of the Opens. We will see how this one pans out with a 0-0 score difference. forehand rip has just gone long. That is a body bag. Jose has copped an absolute bullet to the chest. Yeah, wait for the nasty Nelson. Oh, come on, Jose. You could have got him then. Do it for the viewers. One here. Oh, there you go. Narinalu ticking it on the baseline. And Nalu continuing to rip the services here. Some nice play. I got the forehead of Sumi Rajpal looking like a cockatoo coming into my umbrella here, mate. Who's no doubt enjoying this one. Oh, double net roll. Johnson on the recovery, and he decides to speed it up. Aaron definitely knows better than doing that. That was pinged straight into the net. A lot of fun here this morning. Oh, fight. Pop-up is there. Slap across to the left. Nice recovery. Oh, my goodness. Kirsty McCorkindale in the net roll. Unorthodox pickleball on display here this morning. And we have a quick timeout as a result. We're going to have a breather as well, and I can see what Mr. Rajpal is looking for. Sitting here next. Welcome back, everyone. We are live here at Shaw Park as we continue the fun here for the River City Classic. The players. Hang on, are we having a double timeout? What's going on here? They having another timeout, Nate? Another timeout. God, you guys, what are you doing? A double timeout. It's an interesting one. As they're keeping us on our toes here in the commentary booth. Viewers, on our right side, I can see at the back right that is our 19 plus 3.49 and under division. Those guys were playing on our courts earlier today. It looks like it's a medal match, I'm assuming, as our officials are over there. I can see Guino Sapienza and his partner Moyle are currently taking on DeWitt and Diaz. Not entirely sure what Sasha's doing. She's looking at the bottom of a tennis net. Maybe she's filming her game or something. That was a bit strange, but either way, we can continue. 4-1 after our double timeout. Nice. Dinking. And the double timeout goes the way of Delgado and McCorkindale. 4-1. Service error, too much oomph. I used the phrase too much Weet-Bix, viewers, and a lot of our international audiences had no idea what I was talking about. Like, surely our Australian viewers know what I'm talking about when I say that. How many do you do? For any of our viewers that had Weet-Bix this morning. Sumi, do you eat Weet-Bix? No, Sumi's boring. Comes back to Nari Nalu. To be fair, I haven't had Weet-Bix in quite a while. I don't really eat brekkie. Whoa, Delgado with the double hand backhand down the right side. Nice top spin, kicking away from Aaron Johnson. He reckons it's too late in the day for him to chase that. It's currently 11:30 in the morning. The bear top. And Delgado again starting to perform here. Sumi, what colour do you reckon Jose's shirt and Kirsty's skirt are? It's like a green, or is it blue? Like a
In between mint and aqua.
mint. Yeah, mint. Yeah, good call, Sumi. There you go. Mint and aqua. Yeah, I think it's more on the mint side. Yeah. You did better than Varka. Varka said just didn't know what colours were. And he's over there enjoying his Pringles. Aaron Johnson with the defense. And the net. Oh, what effort. Good rally. And put away. Terrific shot. Yeah, I reckon you're right with mint. That's a good call, Sumi. He's actually looking at a colour wheel, viewers.
Pastel green.
Pastel green, okay.
I don't know what's celadon.
It's all right. We don't have to make up colours, mate. You're good.
Celadon.
We'll go with mint. That's a technical colour. Johnson was charging in, and McCorkindale handled the pressure well. Five-two. Oh, good battle. Johnson too strong. Elite resetting there from McCorkindale. These two are good mates, Kirsty and Aaron. No doubt I'll have a good chuckle about this matchup afterwards. Oh, I've gone and said these good mates, and he has absolutely beelined it. Oh, Aaron, mate. Rocking the Spice Girls shirt. He's all chilly at the moment. And the ball has gone out, which we'll see Kirsty McCorkin now to bring it in. Nalu's been very solid throughout this battle. With the absolute chaos of playing alongside Aaron Johnson, she's been very consistent and reliable. Oh, what a recovery. And a net roll. Oh, my goodness. What an unorthodox game we're watching. That reset was insane. There's the big Ben Johns swing for Johnson. And that has worked out well. Service gone out. He went for the ace. Absolutely ripped that one. Nalu gets a chance to bring it in. And Nari's got a couple of points off her service throughout this match. They're doing really well considering they lost the first. Wow. That third shot drop from Johnson was just about perfect, and Kirsty McCorkindale has placed it exceptionally well behind the opposition. And we've got a ball on court here from our 19 plus 3.49 and below matchup. I can see Diaz recovering. Let us continue. Into the net. Big Jose to bring it in. Nali with the double-handed backhand. Nice shot coming back the way of Johnson and Nalu. And we've just been notified that we're going to have a truckload of pizzas coming to the court soon. The River City Classic goes above and beyond for its players. We've had coffee and muffins and pizzas all day, and that ball on the outside. We'll see a game point situation here for Johnson and Nalu. Lob serve. And that has gone long off the perfect third shot drop from Nari Nalu. We're going to go through a third, viewers. Strap yourselves in. It's been a great open mixed doubles gold thus far, and we will continue the action live here from the River City Classic, not too far away. We are back, viewers. Yeah, we're still discussing the colour of Jose's shirt and Kirsty's skirt. And Aaron does not agree with the mint call. He reckons it's too dark for a mint. So it's a bang of a drive there for Jose. We probably could just arcs Kirsty and Jose, but you know, they're in the zone. Wonder if I can get Vinny to give her 2 cents. She's sitting here next to Marshall, the #1 support group of the Australian pickleball scene. 0-0-2. Oh, nice drive and better reset. McCorkindale continuing to attack, kicking it on the wide and getting the side out as a result. Oh, no. Opened up the paddle straight into the net. Now, viewers, I've got to say, as someone who's was bald for quite a while, I've recently grown my hair back. Seeing pigtails on McCorkindale, I just don't know how players could even wear hair like that. Oh, Kirsty's gone for an ATP. It's gone on the wide side, though. Nali's also got long hair. Simi, have you ever had long hair? Like, you've had longish hair, but not long. Yeah, like shoulder high. But for when you play pickleball. Well, like Ryan Simmons' length hair. Wow. Did you wear it in a ponytail? Yeah, okay. Is it hard? Get used to it. Okay. See, I have such a big head already, viewers. Like, if I had a lot of hair on my head and it's just flopping around, like I'd probably lose balance. Shout out to all the big heads watching this. Okay, yeah, he's showing me a picture. He's got hair down to his chest. Fair enough, mate. It's a weird picture to show in the commentary booth, but let us continue. So we have a nice battle. Oh, Delgado, if you don't mind. What a rally. Nice. Nice hit of the ball there from Jose Delgado, and he's playing some good pickle. Remember, viewers, as this is a game 3, we will rotate at the 6-point mark and flick it across to McCorkindale. These two have had a solid battle all day. Lob is there, and that is exceptional on the wide side, however. Looked good. Oh, Jose, bang. I wonder if we'll see a timeout here from Nalu and Johnson. No, they're just going to keep battling. We've got a Coco Lococo in the booth. Hello, my dear. You're going to jump in and commentate the next one? Hey, what colour do you reckon Jose's shirt is? 5-1. Aqua. That's not aqua. But anyway, okay. It's the discussion point of the day, viewers. As that's the 6-point mark. Our players are rotating. I'm going to mute. I'm going to ask Vinny. She'll give us our opinion here. All right, viewers, welcome back. I was just speaking to the McCorkindale Delgado cheer squad, if you will. Oh, actually, no. One of them is definitely cheering on Johnson and Gnarly. But we did discuss the colours of the shirts and skirts, and we got a combination of aqua and teal, I think was the colours that they all said. It's a nice battle here. Jose hitting the top of the paddle. Johnson with an absolute missile, and the battle is on. Into the net there from Nari Nalu. We have a solid match up here from our two teams, and it's all in good fun, viewers. This is such a fun game because all the players are having a great time. Oh, Gnarly reaching a low to high paddle face is sent it to the fence. 6-1. No, that's the McCorkindale special. She gets a forehand drive, opens the paddle face up and slapping it to the right side of screen, but it's gone out wide. Double tomahawk. Delgado somehow getting both back. What is that? Oh, my goodness. Got Apache Aaron on the other side, flinging tomahawks, and Jose doing well to defend. Side out again. There's that shot again. Kirsty ripping it down the right. And Johnson probably doesn't get credit for how athletic he is. He gets around the court very quickly. He's got big reach. Drive into the net. Six, 1-2. Gnarly with a nice smash down to the feet of McCorkindale, resulting in the error and a side out. Nice. Big forehand again. Aaron Johnson struggling with the pace here from Kirsty McCorkindale. I can picture it right now. They're all probably watching this in the living room. Aaron absolutely copying it. That ball's gone long, and we do see a 2-6 scoreline for Johnson and Nalu. Oh, get out of it. A tomahawk was ridiculous. It's an awkward shot, the Sterling special. Open up the paddle face and with a forehand smash, hit it opposite like that. Here's Chuck and Tommy's out left, right, and center. And time out as a result of the tomahawk. And it has been a lot of fun here. 6-4 for this game 3. The broadcast has been awesome today, viewers. Just over the 3-hour mark. We've had a lot of fun games and battles across the board. Aaron, can you stand in front of the kitchen cam? Just this one here, and show how you would do a tomahawk. So this is what I meant by a tomahawk, viewers. It's something we have talked about in the past. Yeah, that's a regular backhand. And there's a forehand and slap across. There we go. Thank you, mate. Education with Aaron Johnson. He's just said he charges $70 for that. Sorry, mate. River City Classic will have to shout you, mate. But we can continue the fun. A tomahawk. It's not an often. I mean, we do see it, but it's not as super common, as it's a little bit unorthodox. But it's awesome to see, and Aaron Johnson's had a ton of them throughout this one. Through the middle is good. Jose Delgado utilizing the timeout. Kirsten McCorkin out to serve, 6-4. There it is again. And that is out. Cloudless day here in Brisbane.